be out there hunting. Watch this, and we'll talk a little bit later when we come back after this package.
At Batesville's Killerkallz, there's more focus on calling ducks than calling judges.
We've pretty much just, dedicated ourselves to making duck calls for duck hunters, not really the stage, although they are quality enough, and we have entered contests. These calls are designed for hunting situations. We're trying to call ducks instead of judges. There's nothing wrong with competition duck calling at all. We like it, in fact, but our main thrust here is to serve the waterfowler.
Whether the call's final purpose is contest, stage, or marsh, the process starts with a three-dimensional design program on a computer. The design goes to a high-tech machine that precisely cuts the duck call to the call maker's standards. Acrylic rods in various colors provide the raw material. The barrel of the call is machined first.
It's an exact process that really can't be replicated with your typical lathe that like a homeowner would have, and it really makes it good for doing multiple calls. They're going to be exact. We have exacting dimensions.
Afterwards, the tone board, which will hold the call's sound-making components, is carved to precise measurements.
And this is a very important part of the whole process. This determines how the sound and the quality of the call, as far as you know, how ducky it is or how loud you want it to be, just a lot of different variables.
The two pieces are polished for aesthetic purposes. Then it's time to install the reeds, which vibrate to produce duck sounds when a caller forces air through the instrument. Now it's time for finishing touches. A laser engraving machine etches designs on the call, and a finishing polish fills the etched areas to leave a permanent mark.
Now that'll kill a duck.
That was old David Kirkpatrick there. Folks, if you want to get a hold of Killerkallz, there it is right there. They're located in Batesville, Arkansas. There's a phone number, 870-793-6627, or go to their website, killerkallz.com. You ever met those guys up there?
I sure have. I had the pleasure of meeting David, and he was a great host. We had a little waterfowl weekend there in Batesville, and we had a great time. David's a nice guy.
You know, all of them were really nice. Jay Rogers and all the gang up there, and they took us through there. It was really unique on how those things are made. You know, a lot of people never realize what all goes into it, but it's pretty simple, really 3 parts, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's simple or not, but you know, it is unique, and you know, the finished product and the good-looking calls that they're producing, and it's being produced today.
Yeah, I want to something else they can do at Killerkallz. They really nice there. They made me a custom call there that it doesn't sound as good as those others for some reason, but it's got my name on it, and they can put logos on there or whatever. It makes great Christmas gifts, by the way. But that's Killerkallz up in Batesville, Arkansas. And you know, how long does it take you to learn how to blow one of these things?
Well, it just depends on the individual. You know,
I was hoping you wouldn't say that, but you know, I'm not a big duck hunter, but I've learned a little bit, just quack. But what do you mean?
Nothing.
You're just shaking your head.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And that'll kill a duck, won't it?
No, yes, sir, it will. And I heard you blow a little bit more. Go ahead and hit that.
I can hit it.
Hit it. Okay. There you go.
I better quit while I'm ahead, because I don't think I'm ahead. But if all you got to do is get in there, if the ducks want in bad enough, they'll come in there, won't they?
Yes, sir, they will. You know what? There's a lot of people out. If people's got problems learning to blow a duck call, you go to David Kirkpatrick, the Killerkallz people, Rich and Tone, the Echo people.
They'll help you.
The hobo duck calls, and those folks will help you out.
Thanks so much. Hey, good luck to you next weekend.
I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be back and wrap the show up right after this.